webinar shortly. If you can hear me, if you can please type 1 on your chat screen. Perfect. If you can see my screen, if you could please type 2. Sounds great. Okay, we'll just give everyone about a minute or two, and then we'll get started. Okay, well, good day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Our plan today is to give you a demo of RankMyAgent and give you a deep dive of key features and to showcase to you how you can start building your online reputation using the power of online reviews for real estate. So before we get started, just some housekeeping. The webinar itself will be about 45 minutes in length with a Q&A followed by that. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat box. The webinar has not started yet. It will start in another 2 minutes. I'm just going to actually check in with one of our attendees to make sure he can hear us. You can connect with us on social media at RankMyAgent or hashtag RankMyAgent. So just to kick things off, just a little bit more about ourselves. My name is Riti, and I founded RankMyAgent in late 2013. And the mission of RankMyAgent is to raise the bar in our industry and connect the very best real estate professionals, such as yourself, to the public. RankMyAgent really has been my passion. Previous to the startup, I was working in emerging technologies in the University of Toronto for the last 15 years. And also for the last decade, I've been licensed as an agent in Ontario and now recently in Alberta. I'm going to pass it to my co-host, Mara Montagu, who will share more about herself. She certainly is our marketing, our account manager guru.
Thanks, Riti. So as you know, and may have talked to me before, my name is Mara. So I had social media and account management for RankMyAgent. Previous to this, I was in customer service and sales, and I do also have a background in graphic design and web technologies as well. So that kind of led me into this role. We've been here almost 2 years now for me. And again, I am your go-to guide for RankMyAgent. So if you need me at any point or one of us, our emails are there. You can reach us anytime.
Perfect. Mara, would you mind just reaching out to David? I believe he's having some issues there. So we should be using Chrome for this webinar. If you do have any issues, please let us know on the chat and we'll try to address those right away for you. Okay, so continuing on with what RankMyAgent is. It is the Canadian leading online platform that connects real estate professionals and brokers to the public using the power of reviews to help you get recognized, generate leads, and build your online reputation. We do integrate with REALTOR.ca, REMAX.ca for REMAX of Western Canada region currently, and Homes.com. So RankMyAgent certainly is a power tool that you can use to build that online reputation. Now, the tool actually is very fluid in nature, where all the enhancements, everything that has been done to the platform has been based on your feedback, based on brokerages, also letting us know what they would like to see on this platform. So certainly this is a combined effort with the industry and what we have done here today. So our agenda today is to show you more about why online reviews impact your business, the benefits of collecting online reviews, and then Mara would be getting into a demo about how to set up your profile, how to send and track review requests, how to set up your Twitter syndication, how to set up your Facebook widget, how to link with Realtor.ca, how to respond and optimize your reviews, and key online strategies that will help you win more business. So to start things off, why do online reviews matter? Certainly they are mainstream today. Looking at planning a trip, we start with the best airfares, the best flights to take, what times to go on, leading on to which hotels we would stay at, and then, of course, the restaurants that we would eat at. So reviews are in our mainstream psyche. If we continue this thought and look at professionals, doctors, teachers, we're all being rated and reviewed these days. This is just the way that our culture is evolving. And definitely we've seen the presence in the real estate agent professional side. It certainly is a great way for you to build recognition and also stand apart from agents that are not doing things right and, painting the picture in the wrong way for everyone else. So it's a great way to elevate your reputation. Now, in terms of the number of people that research you before they will call you, we're looking at 9 out of 10. So reviews help reconfirm your reputation. I know that, when I had moved to Alberta, not knowing many people here, I did look at signage for sale, but I also did want to put in the agent's name with like the word reviews just to see what comes up. And that's how I was able to build trust. And I think this is what the normal tendency these days is. So certainly you need these reviews for that. Even if, it's a referral that a friend gives, most likely someone will go online to check and verify. Okay, and I had mentioned how reviews are linked on Realtor.ca now. This is our integration with Realtor.ca. You'll see the reviews here that are displaying. I do know that these reviews in a couple of months will also be shown on active listings as well. So small pieces of these reviews. So getting on this early, I think, is a great advantage. We also do know that if people do have reviews, there's more click rates happening as well on those pages on Realtor.ca. So definitely a lot of power to that. So what are the benefits of collecting reviews? Reviews connect the online and offline information together. So, they really do paint your brand story. They tell you people about who you are, how that experience has been. And, what I hear offline from friends, I want to confirm that online. So they help, put that puzzle together for anyone else. Reviews also are third-party web pages. They are optimized for SEO and geofarming. Mara will get more into that and show you examples when we do searches for certain areas, how geofarming can help you and how reviews are optimized using rich snippets. You can really amplify your reach using reviews. So what I mean by that is that if you have a review on RankMyAgent, that can be amplified on a Facebook business page, onto your Twitter, onto your social media channels, and really help you, spread that word. They highlight your brand stories. We touch base a little bit more about that. They help you share team success. So with our platform, we do have a team feature that allows a team to participate. It also allows a brokerage to participate as a whole office and helps you collectively to collect reviews and build that positive culture in your offices and in your teams as well. It's a great client generation source as well. We certainly do receive feedback all the time how agents are getting more business by using these reviews. Many times we've also heard that a consumer is so happy with these reviews and so satisfied that this is the right agent for them. They're not interviewing as many agents anymore because after reading so many reviews, they feel that this agent must be the right fit for them. So now I'll pass it to Mara to give the demo.
Thanks, Rating. So I'm just going to share my screen with you guys and show you kind of my live demo here.
So Mara, I've just made you presenter. I just want to make sure everyone can see your screen. Maybe we should do a quick test here.
Sure, yeah, go right ahead. Sharing my screen now, so if you can see my screen, let us know in the chat. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to head over to RankMyAgent. When you're first logging in, you'll be led to the dashboard. Dashboard here is kind of a conglomeration of everything going on in RankMyAgent, latest updates, new reviews that you may have, your unique ID is found on this page here as well. And from here, we're going to go into editing your profile. So everything here is going to be found under My Account. It's the tab you want to click on, and then go to Edit Profile. So on this page, you can edit your profile fully to whatever you wish and want to do on here. There's a few recommended items you should have on here to kind of differentiate yourself from different agents on the website. First of all, do make sure you have a photo uploaded so that potential clientele can recognize you, of course. Your details are normally filled in when you first get in here, so your brokerage, your name, so that's filled out for you. But do make sure you fill out, your position. Your biography is really handy as well to connect with potential incoming clients. Any designations you may have, additional languages. And my other big sort of recommendation here is to actually put in your connections. So social media is super important these days. So definitely make sure you have links to your Facebook, your Twitter, any blogs that you may have, of course, your website, Pinterest, LinkedIn. We also have spots for putting in a YouTube video or a Vimeo video, or even both. So if you have like a welcome video or want to show off something like that, you can put that in these fields here. You do also want to make sure your clients can reach you. So make sure that you have your phone number, an office phone number, a direct phone number, as we do have a call now button located on your profile. So that will be handy to have as well. And any changes you wish to save, you're just going to head over to the update profile button, and those will save your details there, whatever you've changed. They're located at the top and the bottom of the page for your convenience, so you have it as well. As well, you can put in, your neighborhood focus, any additional cities and communities you may be a part of. If you wish not to be, and just want your, general area, you can select no to the neighborhood and just click the general area. This is normally filled out for you as well when you first get on here. And then you also have service details. You can add up to, on a premium account, up to 10. So if you're into new housing developments, etc., you can just add in multiple by hitting the add button. And you can remove it with the X button there. And that goes for all of these fields as well. We have some new customizations for premium as well. So you can reset the header color that you see when you view your profile. So you can choose from a couple different colors here to kind of suit your branding a little bit, or your photo. And then you can also set a featured review. So if you want to see, if your clients, you want to see a different review or showcase another one for incoming clients to see, you would simply just click on the drop down, select the review, and then you would update the profile to show that. You can also view your profile from here by clicking on View My Profile, and this will show the public side, what the public sees. So you can verify that you've saved everything okay and everything's working properly. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to our guide here. And okay, so my steps here are to log in and then navigate to edit profile, which is located under the My Account tab. And then you can fill out each section as fully as you wish. Again, make sure you have a photo, make sure you have your biography or any YouTube or Vimeo videos you'd like to showcase. And then make sure for sure that you have your phone number, any connections available for there. All right, moving on. I'm going to show you how to send and track review requests. So this is also a premium feature, but it is super handy for you guys, and it'll help you kind of speed up the process. So I'm going to share my screen again. So when you're in RankMyAgent, again, logged in, you're just going to head over to the Request Review button, which is at the top here in bright yellow. Can't miss it. And on this page, you're simply just going to add in your new recipient, so your client email address. So for example, I'm going to add in mine. And you can add in multiple, actually, by clicking the, or rather, just separating by a comma and then a space, and then start typing in your next email address. And then once you're done adding multiple or just the one address, you're going to hit the add button here. And this will lead it to the recipient's box here. And you can see that these email addresses are added now. And then make sure that this request will actually go out. If you want to add the new recipients to your contacts box here, totally optional. You don't have to have them, but if you do want to, say reach out to them again, if they're repeat clients, you can add those to your My Contacts by clicking on this box. Now, if it's already in there, it won't add it again, so you won't get duplicates there. And then scrolling down, we're going to go to subject and message. So this is the HTML format of the message that goes out. It doesn't look like this to the clients, but we show this to you as HTML so you can edit it before it does go send out. You can actually send a copy of this to yourself if you want to see it by putting in your email address here and sending it as if you're the client. Or simply you can send a copy of the email request to yourself. So again, you can edit this as much as you like. We just ask that you don't touch the hyperlinks here. So anything in a bracket, which looks like a link, is a link. So make sure that you don't touch these, as this is how we track the request itself and also how the client will start the survey. As you can see here, click here to begin the survey. So once you're done editing here, you can send a copy of their email to yourself, and you can also save that template if you just edit it for the next time as well. And then you would just simply send the request out, and it'll redirect you to the top and say, hey, your request has been sent. Perfect, we've done that now. And so if you would like to track that, you're just going to go to My Account, and then we're going to go to Review Stats. And here's where you'll see when you sent a review out, who you sent it to. You can view the message again as well. So here you'll see what you sent, whether it was delivered or not, whether the client viewed it, so you can follow up with them, and whether the survey was started or not. This doesn't mean necessarily that they completed it, but if they started it, it's a good way to kind of follow up as well. And that way you have more information on your requests, and that way you can better able to follow up with that as well. Okay, gonna go back to the presentation here. Perfect. So again, my steps here are to navigate to the review requests button located at the top right-hand corner. It's bright yellow, you can't miss it. You're going to input one or multiple email addresses and make sure you click the add button. And once they're under the recipients list, you can scroll down, edit the template, so the body of the message and the subject as you see fit. You can click on the optional boxes, and then you can click the send request button, and you're all done. And then to track the requests, again, you're just going to go to review stats, and that way you can see when it was sent and the details. So now I'm going to go to one of our social media syndications here, is how to set up Twitter. And this one's fairly simple. And you probably have already seen it when you were in the edit profile section. So I'm going to go back to RankMyAgent here. So my account again, and then edit profile. And then scrolling down till you get to kind of the bottom here, and it says amplify reviews and connect with Twitter. So you're just going to click on the add button. And then if you're already logged into Twitter, it'll simply redirect you to here where you can authorize the application. And that is it. It's that simple. Now all of your reviews that are 4 stars and plus will get syndicated onto your Twitter profile. And I can actually show you what that looks like. So they show up like this. So it's recommended on RankMyAgent. So happy to see another deal so well. So it'll be a preset text, and it is like one of 12, so it does cycle through them. And it'll also tag the area that it's in. So for example, Calgary, and then the popular tag, so YYCRE and then YYC. So that way you get a little bit more traction with your reviews as well. And that's it for the Twitter syndication. I'm going to go back to the presentation. If it'll let me. There we go. Okay. So again, my steps here are to go to the edit profile page, and then you scroll to the very bottom, which has the Twitter option. Then you're going to click the plus button to connect, and then you're going to follow the steps in the pop-up box to complete, which usually means signing into your Twitter account. If you're already logged in on the browser under your Twitter account, it'll simply just say authorize the app, and that's it. I'm now going to go through how to set up your Facebook widget. Now, this is kind of a two-parter. So you'll need your Facebook business page open, and then your RankMyAgent as well. I'm kind of an overview of it before we get started. We add a tab onto your Facebook business page so that people coming in will just simply click on the tab and they'll be able to see your reviews. Now we are going to use iframe tabs, so it's from a third party, but it's a free option, and it allows us to get the widget onto your Facebook business page. So first of all, I'm going to navigate back. I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to navigate back to RankMyAgent. Alrighty. So when you're on RankMyAgent, you do want to grab your widget code before we start the setup here. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab the simple widget wide version, which is like this. It'll show all your reviews, but it's just a wider version, so it fits the screen a little bit better. So you're simply going to click into this box here. It'll automatically highlight everything. You can right click and save, or I'm a fan of shortcuts, so Command or Control C on your keyboard, and that'll copy it. And now we're going to head over to Facebook. So when you're on your Facebook business page, you can go to the top search bar here, and we're going to start typing in, you can already see it in my search here, static HTML iframe tabs. And we are going to click on, you can click on the Thunderpenny. That is the third-party app that we're going to use. But static HTML iframe tabs works as well. So make sure you're searching for that. And we're going to click on the first one here. Now, to make sure that it's by Thunderpenny, you can simply hover over the link there, and it says tabs for Facebook pages by Thunderpenny. Now, don't click on the try now, because that'll lead you to another source. What you want to do is just click use now. And this will lead you to add static HTML to a page. And it will redirect you to this page. Excuse me. So under Facebook pages, if you have multiple, click on the one that you want. You could add it to all three of them, but you'll have to do it separately, or all multiple of them. But for now, we're just going to do this one. So the Sally Lee team. And this is our demo page. So add page tab. And then here you'll see that it's automatically going to go to the tab itself. Now, because I've added it before, it's going to be here. But I'm going to show you how to add the tab anyway. So you're going to go to Edit Tab. And you're going to add in the code. So there will be some wordage here. What you want to do is just simply paste in your widget code here. Now, you'll probably be tempted to say embed to your website, because that would be the kind of way your eye is going. But what you want to do instead of that is you want to go to Save and Publish, because you're already done. So all saved. You can go back to Facebook by clicking on the upper right-hand corner here that says View on Facebook. And this will redirect you to your page. And you can see that it's there. Now, you might see that highlighted here on the tab, it says Welcome. And we could actually change this name from Welcome to say Rank My Agent Reviews. So what we're going to do is go to the Settings option here, not to be confused with the other Facebook settings, simply the settings for your Facebook business page, which is all in line here. And then we're going to go to Edit Page on the left-hand tab here. And we'll scroll down until we see the Welcome page, then hit on the settings beside it. Then we're going to hit Edit Settings again to get to the page where we can kind of customize some things. So we're going to customize the tab name. We put Rank My Agent Reviews, Rank My Agent, all one word. And then hit Save. So that'll save it. I'm going to press OK and then save again. You won't see it automatically update here. So you'll just need to go to your page, scroll down, and see that the Rank My Agent Reviews has been changed. And that's it. I do have a full FAQ on this on our FAQ page. If you ever want to get to our FAQs while you're logged in, all you need to do is actually go to the My Account tab and go to Learning Center. And all of our FAQs and guides are here. So for example, you can type in Facebook. So I add reviews to my Facebook business page. And the whole setup is here for you as well. Okay, go back to our presentation here. Okay, so in the same breadth here, we're going to go to how to add widgets to your websites. Now, this one's pretty simple, depending on whether you have access or not to your website's backend or any editable code area. So it'll kind of depend on what your access is there. But I'll show you your options here. So I'm going to share my screen again. And we're going to navigate, while you're still logged into RankMyAgent, to the widgets page. Now, depending on what you'd like to see on your page or where you would like it, you have a ton to choose from. So you can use the Share Your Success widgets like we did on your Facebook page. There's a narrow version, which is just the simple widget, or there's a wide version, which fits more of a page. And these are totally customizable to your CSS on your website. So it's very customizable. We have badges here for you as well. So we have circular badges, square badges, whatever kind of fits the theme of your website as well. Your personal URL, so you can link to your profile page wherever, whenever. So email signatures are really good for that. You can also use buttons. These are great on websites, and email signatures as well. And there's an FAQ on how to do that in the Learning Center as well. And then if you're on a team, you can do that as well. So there's quite a few choices and customizations that you can use for your widgets. It's all up to you. But if you do need help at any point, the best way to get it on your websites generally is to just copy this code here and send it to your website admin team or whoever handles your web pages and say, hey, I'd like this on my website as a widget. And then you can kind of direct them to where you want it and just paste it into the email and send it off. Okay, going back to our presentation. Again, the easiest way to get a widget onto your website is navigate to the widget page, select the widget you'd like to use, and then you can copy and paste it into an editable section of your website if you have that access. If you do not, send it to your website admin and they can do it for you. Now I'm going to show you how to respond to reviews on your RankMyAgent account. So again, we're going to go back to RankMyAgent. And so this is going to be located in your review section. So my account and then reviews. And we're going to scroll down until you see your live reviews here. So to respond to the review, it's fairly simple. What you want to do is just hover over this corner with the 3 dots, and it already says respond to review. So you're going to click on that. And it'll have the review up top. And then what you want to do is you want to log in with this this app here. It's called Discus. The reason we use it is to kind of moderate the comments to verify who's leaving the review or leaving the responses rather, to mitigate any spam. So that's why we do that. So we'll log in. You can log in through Discus if you want to create an account with them. Otherwise, you can do a single sign-on with Facebook, Twitter, or Google. I find Facebook the easiest, so you can log in there. And if you're already logged into Facebook, it'll just ask you to authorize the app, and that's it. And then you can start typing your response. So you can see I've done this before, but you just start typing in. So thank you. Probably suggest leaving a little bit more than just a thank you, but up to you on what you would like to leave, and then simply post as your name. And that's it. Okay. So in the same breath, you'll probably already see there how to add a neighborhood to your review, just as some qualitative data. It's nice for clients to see where you've been active lately. It adds more kind of authenticity to your reviews as well. So I'll show you how to add a neighborhood into your review. Okay, so we're in the same spot. We're on the reviews page. We've scrolled down to the live reviews. You're simply going to click in Add Neighborhood to your live review. And live review just means it's been published. So add in the neighborhood. So for example, in Calgary, there's Banff Trail. And you can save that. And now it shows up on your review. So you have that data available for your potential clientele coming in as well. And we'll go back to presentation. Now, as we've been talking about, we do have a syndication with REALTOR.ca. This one's fairly simple as well. It's just a matter of copying and pasting your ID number that we showed you on your dashboard page. And then we're going to open up the Realtor link to log into the agent side of REALTOR.ca. So I'm going to switch to showing you as well, my window screen. Okay, perfect. So first, what we want to do is get that ID number. So we're going to go to the dashboard here. And your unique ID is the number, it's individual. It'll only associate to your profile and you, so it's definitely unique to you. So again, you can Command or Control C to copy it, or right click, whichever you are comfortable with, but copy it. And then we're going to head in another tab, separate. We're going to go to member.realtor.ca, and this is the login for the agent side, so you can do this. And this will lead you to Realtor link. You're going to put in your credentials here and log in. Once this loads. Perfect. Okay, so what you want to do here, you'll see your name in the top right-hand corner, kind of with a gear icon and a silhouette of a person. You'll click on that, and it will go to, we're going to go to the My Profile section here, so click on that. And we're going to scroll down until we see the Realtor ratings and testimonials. So here, you're simply going to copy paste rather, the number into here. And then click on the link to my Realtor.ca profile. Of course, there's some terms of use to agree to, so click yes to save changes. And that's it. They should show within 15 minutes, although we've seen it happen faster. Yeah, that's it. That's all you have to do. And then your reviews will be shown on your profile page. Okay, back to the presentation. So again, you're going to navigate to the dashboard page, you're going to copy your unique ID number and go to member.realtor.ca in another tab, and then log in using your credentials. And then find your profile page, scroll down to the reviews and testimonials section, find the RankMyAgent section, and then just paste your number into the ID field. And then you would click the link button underneath. You'll agree to the terms, and that's it. And I'm going to hand it back over to Reethi to go over the top tips for reviews. Again, if you need any of these FAQs, again, they are in the Learning Center for you, or you can reach out to us at support@RankMyAgent.com for any more questions.
Thank you so much, Mara. That was wonderful. We do realize there was a lot of information there. So yeah, feel free to reach out if you need anything. We will be sending you some resources after this webinar as well with the demonstrations from today. Okay, so just top tips for reviews. I always tell agents that they need to let their clients know how important these reviews are for their business. And this happens by actually integrating reviews into all aspects of your marketing from newsletters, email footers, letting clients everywhere know that you do believe in great customer service. And what better way to let them know by putting it discreetly in every single type of marketing campaign that is sent out. We also do ask agents that when they do get that listing, when you go to that, even before the listing, you're going for that interview, the presentation, showcase your reviews. Let those clients know that you believe in that great service. We've seen agents have very beautiful slides, and they incorporate RankMyAgent with those reviews, and they also leave with something like, why don't you check out my reviews on RankMyAgent? It's third party and unbiased, and I think it's a great way for the client to also get educated on who you really are. So that helps build trust. Now, when you do get that listing, let them know that you want to give them that top service. If ever that service is not up to their expectations, they should let you know. When you do those weekly check-ins, check in how everything is going. If everything is going as they would have liked with the transaction, it just keeps that communication line open with them and doesn't allow for any sort of miscommunication to happen, and then later things get dropped. When you do firm up that transaction, that's the best time to request that review. So, I would use the review tracker. I would send out a request using a platform such as ours. And once you do send it off, you can track if the review request was opened, if a survey was started. And I would also kind of follow up with a text message about 2 days afterwards to make sure they got the review request okay. It's just a gentle reminder to complete that review for you. And what you'll see is that over time, this will just become part of your sales cycle. And it's just going to be very easy flow that you would collect the review, respond to it, thank them, and then you would, do this for every single business deal that you do. It would be very effective to actually add this part of your drip as well. So if you're using a CRM system, do add that extra, would you write a review for me and then send the link off as well. So consistently request feedback. It really just helps you provide insights as well on your business, what you could be doing better, who your ideal client is, and also who is your strongest supporter. I mean, I think we all, everyone as agents, will invest so much into their clients, but it's really important to know who are the ones who will actually refer you more business as well in the future. And so that's the key insights that you would get, and also how to enhance your business. Respond to all those reviews professionally. Now, a couple of things here. If it is a positive review that you approve, it will go live right away if it meets guidelines and if the reviewer has verified that review as well. And if it is a slanderous review, it's never going to be on the RankMyAgent platform. So don't worry about slander on this platform. It is a professional platform. If we do get a legit review that is, say, critical, and it is your client, what we do is we put it on a 14-day holding period where you get to, get back to that client, see how you can make the transaction better for them, what you can do after, and then you're also given a chance to respond to that review before anything goes live. The reason we have this is just to make the platform unbiased. We find that, it wouldn't be very useful for anyone, for consumers, if, it was just something that anyone could just control and just kind of push at their ease. So that's why we want to be unbiased with RankMyAgent. We also help you amplify reviews across social media. So Mara had touched base more about how you can go ahead with that on Facebook, on Twitter. So definitely do that. Market your services online using these reviews, as they are so powerful. We're seeing it all the time that agents are winning more business because of them. Mara, do you want to forward the slide there? Thank you. So 4 steps you should do today. If you haven't done already, you can complete your RMA profile, complete it fully, send out your review requests using the platform, send it to your email list. Start with the top ambassadors, the top supporters that you have, and send it to them first, and then move forward from there. Make yourself a goal as well. Like, why don't you say that, in the next 90 days, I want to have like X number of reviews on the platform. Now, this is all depending on, how many transactions you do in a year and how many years you've been in business, but make yourself some tangible goals for this as well. Because once you do have it, these reviews are here forever and they will help you. Connect your reviews onto REALTOR.ca. If you are a REMAX or Western Canada agent, you can also integrate with REMAX.ca. What you should do is go on to REMAX.ca, find your name and check, are your reviews syndicating yet or not? If they're not syndicating yet, send us an email at support@RankMyAgent.com. We do have an automatic integration with them, so just notify us and we'll just enable that on our end for you. Amplify those reviews using social media, so certainly use social media, so you can start doing that today as well. So here are some examples of how agents are using social media and amplifying their reviews. As you'll see here, this is Simon Hunt's newsfeed, and you'll see the review posted. So that's available. Here's another example. You can also use Instagram, where you can take a screenshot of your review and then also share it as well. Okay, you know what? I actually probably should, since we have a little bit more time, I want to share my screen and just give you some examples of web optimizations, and then we can do a summary. Okay. So you should be able to see my screen right now. I wanted to just give you some sort of search examples in SEO, how this all fits in. So I'm going to just actually start with searching for an agent's name. Maybe put reviews after his name. You'll see that right away the Rank My Agent shows up and the snippets. As you can see, this is so powerful as if a consumer is searching for who this agent is and to be taken to their profile here, with more videos and more details about them, and of course those reviews. By the way, these are also available on knowledge boxes, so you'll see that reviews from the web are starting to syndicate. If your reviews are not syndicating yet, definitely make us aware of that, and we'll do some updates on our end as well. We'll try to re-index your page to see what we can do, but this is definitely something that happens with time. So don't get worried if they don't show, but they will show eventually. I also want to show you, just by doing a search, say if I was in Vancouver, best realtors, just do some keywords around this. What you'll see is that our team has been working quite hard in SEO, and Rank My Agent has been starting to come up here, creep up on various cities. So definitely, this is a reason why you need to always collect reviews. People want to see how recent your reviews are, who are the top reviewed in an area. So this is actually spreading to neighborhoods as well, and every single neighborhood that you list will also have this feature. So if I just, in Calgary, we have an area called Aspen Woods, best realtors. I'm just going to try a quick search here. As you'll see that it's coming up here as well. So I think it's really important for you to add those neighborhoods into your settings there as well in the edit profile. Okay, so let me actually go back into the presentation now. To summarize today's webinar, online reviews certainly are mainstream. You can optimize your Rank My Agent profile by filling out all sections. Use the request review button to send direct requests to your clients. Track those reviews using review stats. Syndicate your reviews onto Twitter, and you can do that by using edit profile. Use the iframe tabs to have your reviews being shared on your Facebook business pages. You can also add reviews onto your own websites, and this is a one-time sort of setup that you need to do, but on the ongoing basis, you'll have new reviews streamed onto your websites. You can also share your reviews on the news feed by using the share buttons. make sure you link to REALTOR.ca. You don't need to wait for having a review to do this. You can still link your IDs so that when you do get reviews, everything is ready for you. Respond to every single review. It does show your professionalism. Make sure you add neighborhoods, as this extra data is so important for the consumer coming in, wanting to know what areas you actively work in and who you've really worked with. What experience was it? Was it a senior? Was it someone who was on a estate side? A couple. So just, that review will provide the qualitative data, but that location would be very valuable as well. And definitely, I encourage you to build reviews into your sales cycle. It really is a much needed area to focus on in 2018. Mara, do you want to add more to this? Have I missed something?
Of it. The only my suggestion on like the social media side is that honestly get creative with it. If you get your email notifications on your phone, take a screenshot of it, and you can set it right to your Instagram. If you use Snapchat in any of your marketing, you can add a screenshot as well of your review and actually input a link so people can just swipe up and read your reviews. So that's another social media tip. And videos are a huge trend these days. So if you do have like a welcome video or more testimonial type videos, you can actually input that onto RankMyAgent. And those are playable right from the profile. So that's a handy thing for you guys to have as well.
Mara. So if there are any questions at this point, please feel free to go ahead and type it in the chat box. Okay, I think that we must have answered a lot of questions. If anything does come up, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach me at this email address, Reethi@RankMyAgent.com. Mara's email address is here. And if you have a general support question, feel free to reach out at support@RankMyAgent.com. Thank you so much for joining us. We truly appreciate it, and thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. We will continue to provide you this resource and also enhance it based on your feedback. Just some more information: if you do need a premium account, here are your two options. There is a better option for REMAX, so feel free to reach out to us if you want to gain that offer as well. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Bye. Bye, everybody.